Circuit.
Welcome to another episode of the Unicorn Circuit. We're
It's
smashing
back.
your eyeballs
We're back.
and
It's
your
only been
butt
gone.
balls
It's only been-
every single week.
We're back, but we've only been gone for 6 days, so really,
Martin,
not that
we're
long,
here
is it?
every single week for our 38 viewers.
The most weekly show you've ever seen.
52 episodes a year.
52 episodes of every 3 years.
52.18 episodes. Martin, I believe this is episode 90. Can you believe it's hung around
90
for that
episodes.
long?
Have any of you actually watched all 90 episodes? If you have, giant thumbs up, MCM Unicorn Circuit tick of approval to you, my friend, for hanging out.
Martin,
and enjoying
maybe,
this. Maybe it's
the
enjoyable.
Unicorn Circuit might get its own gold play button. Imagine if this channel got a million things.
Never going to happen.
Then we would then have to
You know
cut
what
the
is
other
going to
one in
happen
half.
though? Unicorn episode 100 is going to be so special. You don't even like Bellissimo. You don't even know.
It's gonna be
how special
Bellissimo.
episode 100 is, and that's 9 episodes. 10 episodes away. 10 episodes
10
away. I'm good at
episodes away.
maths.
Speaking of maths, before we kick off the news, and we've got some good news today, and we're talking civics, we're
So much
talking
good news.
autonomy, we're talking
Heaps.
conspiracies, all the usual bits
Yep.
and pieces.
Rubbish.
We have got a very, very limited edition poster for the completion of our Honda Civic. If you haven't seen that yet, check it out. But we are autographing them and we're sending them. If you click the link and it says they're available, they are available. If you click the link and it says they're gone, it means they're gone. They are for a limited time
We're not
only. I
showing
believe
you
in a
the
couple of days.
poster this right now because if you haven't seen what happened to the
a
Civic,
spoiler.
it's a bit of a spoiler. So you'll
Yeah.
have to just go and suss that out. There's a link there to watch the thing if you want to watch
It is
the
over
thing.
there. I was clicking over
it
here.
there?
I just haven't worked it out. Been doing YouTube for 13 years. Martin, should we dive right into the news?
There's so much good news.
Oh, wait on. No, yes, the news. Sorry, I
News.
forgot.
Let's
Thought
do
it was
it.
news. Okay, great. Kicking off the news this week, I've got something very, very interesting to discuss with you, and that is a kind of subscription service for car features. So currently, if you go and buy a new car, you go, I want the special stereo, I want this pack, I want this. Word on the street, Martin, is that some car manufacturers are starting to get pissed that when a car is sold secondhand, they're not getting any kickback.
Don't
And
get a
as
taste.
such,
No taste.
they're talking about giving all cars all options, and then they will be activated by subscription services. For example,
Crippleware.
you buy the car, you enjoy it, then you sell it, and when it goes to the next owner doesn't actually have any of those features, and they go, hey, I actually want a heated steering wheel, I want the better stereo or whatever. So then they contact the original manufacturer again and go, I want you to unlock these features. Now they're also talking about things where you can just do it for a short amount of time, which means let's say you wanted a heated steering wheel because it's a particularly cold day, you just pay $1 and you get it.
All right, I'm setting a timer because otherwise this will go forever. 1 minute. You have 1 minute to tell me your philosophical feelings about this. Go, 1 minute.
About what?
About subscription service. Start, go on cars. What do you reckon?
On cars?
Go for it.
I don't like it. And I don't like it, I think, because I'm old school. I think younger people that are kind of, they're used to owning things. There's a generation of people that are happy to rent, they're happy to couch surf, they're happy just to use ride share and stuff like that. I'm not, man. I'm too old for that. It's like if I buy a house, I then don't want to buy the house secondhand and I want to go and do a poo in this toilet, but I have to contact the original builder and ask him if he'll unlock the door
Unlock
for
the
me.
toilet.
You know, because
Yeah,
that's
man.
what it feels like to me. And so I want to know that the thing that I bought is the thing that I bought, but this here is more a software model on hardware. I don't like it because I think people don't know where they stand. Is my minute up yet?
You did well. 20. That was good, man. That was 40 seconds. All right,
Okay.
Here we go. Here's my thing.
What do you
Reset.
think, Martin?
Start. Okay.
Is
the
anyone
reason
doing this
I'm not
successfully?
really into it is they've been talking about car subscription services for a while where you don't own the car, you subscribe to the car. I'm a bit the same. It's like you kind of want to just know the car's there. It improves your life. The idea of cars is that they do improve your life, give you mobility, allow you to do stuff. The only thing I don't like about this turning stuff on and off stuff is the amount of, I feel like, waste. So imagine that the manufacturer puts all this extra stuff into the car, right?
And then it's not used.
But then it's never used.
Yeah.
So the heating elements in the steering wheel and the pneumatic stuff that controls your suspension and all this stuff you never use, is that just wasted and chucked in the bin? I will say Tesla sort of do something like this, right? Like you can unlock, electric car, rain fingers. You can unlock some of these features like faster acceleration or self-driving or some of this other stuff.
But it's using stuff that's already there.
Well,
isn't
it's
it?
there for other purposes. I think that's the biggest difference. You've already got the cameras for doing other various things. So I don't know, man. I'm not really into the idea of it, but this also sounds like something that a manufacturer's gone, let's see what happens to the share price when we say we're going to do this. And everyone goes, ooh, that's amazing and new. Oh, I'm out of time. That's what I
Good.
think.
Martin, moving on from that, it's some Mighty Car Mods news. we finished our Civic, and by finishing the Civic, what I mean by that is that we got it to a point that it drives and it works, which is really cool. We took it to the track, and that video is now up here, and that is the video that we've made the poster for, which is in the description and in the thing. It's really good. It's not fast, but it looks great. It's very cool. There is a little bit more work to happen.
Mostly just like interior stuff and details. Like after a car gets painted and stuff breaks, and because the car's been painted before, a lot of the stuff got broken the first time around, and so now this time when my good friend who got the car painted, it just looks freaking amazing.
Well, it was Chung.
Well, Chung did an amazing job. He's a legend.
That's the first time you got to see it, which is pretty cool.
So some of that stuff broke as well. So I rang up a wreckers actually afterwards and was like, "Hey, I need this part," and they're like, "Oh, that's going to be $400 for that rubber seal."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Whoa, no!" So what probably will happen is we might get another rolling shell or another busted one and just transfer it all across. But it's relatively yawn-worthy stuff to do on a car. But when you get a car painted, it's often what happened with Supergrams. Had to go to a wreckers, and I sat Supergrams next to another Liberty, and me and Miles just spent like 2 days just swapping stuff.
Yeah.
And eventually got it back together. So
cool. Well, that's the Mighty Mods news. You can check that out. Martin, what other news have you got, mate?
Shannon's have a thing.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. I've got heaps of stuff, man.
Okay, run through yours, and then I'll run through the this, because there is, I believe, Martin, how much is getting given away? $34,500 in cash prizes, but I'll get to that shortly.
Hyundai are making a ute. Hyundai and Kia, who are somehow linked over in Korea, are making a ute called a Santa Cruz. This might not be news to some people, particularly in America, because it's being made in Alabama. 2-litre turbo, 1,000,000 speed, automatic, like full Fast and the Furious style, changes 1,000,000 gears. That seems to be the way a lot of manufacturers are making utes like this now. Ford Rangers, same kind of thing. You know, Ranger Raptors, 2-litre, 2.2, whatever it is. Small capacity, high boost diesels. It actually looks kind of cool.
It does look kind of cool.
It looks purposeful and chunky.
Very modern, doesn't it?
And these utes all end up looking the same because much like K cars in Japan, they're built out to certain size limits, right? Like they're just using up every single available bit of room. But hey, I mean, I find that segment of the market reasonably yawn-worthy. I mean, I love full driving and going off-road, and I understand they have a purpose, but in terms of
as long as you're in a case,
I don't look at that and look at it the same way I look at, like some mad two-door sports car or something you can go to a track in, because you cannot do that in these, even though they do super utes, but they put LSs in them. What an interesting idea. Another interesting bit of news is the Pope is getting a Fisker. The Pope is getting a Fisker. Fisker, who are a competitor to like the Teslas of the world, do electric cars. They're making a Fisker. Now, they're either very religious or potentially they're doing this for the promo, but they're doing like a special bit that raises up so he can wave to everyone as he drives past. Interestingly, I think he also has like a hydrogen fuel cell Toyota as well, so I think it's going to do like part-time duties. Sounds like a pretty exciting way to get around, but if you're Pope, you need to get around and wave at people. Audi are also making a charging hub. Now, why is this interesting? Well, it's not really, except that electric cars of the future, you're going to have to charge. They're the servos of the future. What's the difference between a servo and a charging hub? When you go to a servo, what do you get?
You buy snacks, man.
And a meat pie.
That's right.
You buy a meat pie.
And that's a huge industry that is being fueled.
Massive.
Mainly, I mean, look, fueling bodies and fueling public toilets down the highway. But that is a whole segment of the industry that is going to go down the toilet.
So manufacturers are realizing this, and interestingly, like Tesla, manufacturers are taking control of that part. It's no longer about oil companies and car companies and they've got to work together. It's like manufacturers are going, you got an Audi, go charge at the Audi hub or pay extra and charge at the Tesla hub, whatever it is.
Some of this, of course, is environmental, but some of it is not. A lot of big institutions like big banks and stuff like that are starting to pull funding from companies that are doing mining and doing oil, doing stuff that is seen to be environmentally unfriendly.
Or unsustainable, like the money will be unsustainable.
They're starting to pull the money. So I think what's happened is that people have seen the case for electric cars, and I think a lot of people who don't really know what they're talking about are like, electric, we'd better quickly change everything. I think a percentage of those people are doing it for the good of the planet so they don't get kicked in the by Captain DCAT. But I think a lot of the other people actually have no idea what they're talking about, and they're just like, we'd better go electric, we'd better change things up. But
you can have a horse, or you can have a thing with wheels on it. The thing with wheels on it goes a bit further and it's a bit more comfy and, whatever. It's the same stuff we've talked about. Well, what's interesting about the Audi charging hub is they're actually going to put big batteries in the hubs themselves. So rather than just having high voltage power lines that is like up and down based on demand, they have batteries that will buffer, much like the way that battery storage buffers when, South Australia, for example, run out of electricity because everyone's running their aircon because it's 50 degrees. There's a big Tesla battery there that pulls the power in. Similar kind of thing. But it's like interesting reading the marketing spin where it's like, premium level electromobility. You can just imagine the ad, can't you? And there's like a picture here of a concept of what it looks like, and you park your thing under there and plug it in, walk inside, and someone makes you a nice single origin coffee from Brazil, and you just sit around thinking how wonderful you are in your electric car that's hopefully very fast and looks cool. If it's an Audi, I hope they get there eventually.
Now, if you don't have a boring electric car and you've got a car that runs on dinosaur, Then we've got some news for you, people. This here is the Shannon's Club online show and shine competition. Now, Shannon's, of course, is a sponsor of Mighty Car Mods, which is another show that we make, but you might not know about that because you are one of our 38 Unicorn fans. But Marty and I are guest judges, so they've got 3 guest judges, or 3 groups, because we're not one person, even though it feels like it sometimes, like when we had to share that bed in Broken Hill.
That was a one-person bed.
Top and to tail. I'm just going to read a couple of things for you, though. Basically, this here is an opportunity for you to show off your pride and joy with your chance to win. Plus, you can nominate your motoring club and they can win prizes as well. So if you're part of the Finska club, for example. Or
Fisker?
Sorry, the Fisker. I thought Fisker makes...
I wonder if the Pope will
don't they
enter
make
his Fisker.
vacuums?
No, that's Neil Fisk.
Oh, is it? Sorry. All right, same thing.
That's what happens when your Fisker gets stolen. Where's your Fisk? I got Neil Fisk.
One winner's going to get $5,000 and then $2,500 for their motoring club. And then there's category winners and guest judge winners. So we will be giving, Marty and I will be responsible for giving someone $2,000 and then $1,000 for their club. Anyway, there's links below of everything that you will need to know. So check that out in the description. Get some photos of your car, put it up there. Marty and I are looking for something unique. We're looking for something that's a bit battlery, something with a good story, maybe a bit of community spirit.
Good story. It's all about the good story. Are we done with news?
Martin, we are. It's time to move on to, is that even legal? Every week on Is That Even Legal, we travel around the globe to see what's legal, see what's not. Now, lots of laws are changing all the time, particularly with masks and the coronavirus and other things, but I'm not going down there because that's too easy. That's too easy to take, and laws are changing all the time. First, you've got to wear them on public transport, then you can't. Some people say masks don't wear, they shouldn't wear the mask. Other people
I thought you were going to say people say masks don't work. That is absolutely not true. Let's just establish that.
Well, why have surgeons been wearing masks for decades?
I don't know. Probably has something to do with,
Maybe it has something to do with that. Anyway, I'm not jumping on there. We're not going down now. Apparently, there's going to be enough vaccinations for all of Australia by the end of the year, but there's a lot of people saying they're not going to get it because they don't want to be controlled by the robots, and they
5G.
say that they don't want to be controlled by the robots as they're staring at Facebook all day doing this.
Charging their phone with their eyes. I love that saying.
Anyway, we're not talking about any of that stuff, Martin. Martin...
I know, but we kind of want to, don't we, a little bit? Because it'll be super fun, but we'll be here all day, and you don't want to be watching this all day. You got stuff to do.
Martin, do you like pets?
Yeah?
Yeah. They're cool, aren't they?
Can be. Not ferrets. They're angry little those ferrets.
Are they?
Ooh, they can be. Don't piss them off. Don't rub their belly. Or if you rub their belly, make sure you go sideways. Don't go up and down. They get so cranky. You should see what they do, man.
Okay.
Sorry, what was the question?
I've never done... Do you like pets, Martin?
Yes. Not ferrets, though. They're angry little Make sure when you touch their...
Martin...
What?
Okay, this is my segment.
What? Dude, there's no my in segment.
What?
Is there? Segment. There isn't. There's no
this
why.
This is Migment.
There's no...
Anyway, Martin...
You
like...
what you said?
What? What's that? I don't know. You mean what?
No.
You all right? Have a drink. Are you all right? Eat some food.
I'm fine. I'm happy.
Martin, do you like pets?
Yes.
Okay,
not
that's
ferrets,
all you know.
though. Make sure you touch their belly the right way.
Martin, I'm giving you one word.
I'm putting my timer on.
No,
1 minute, I'm not
timer.
talking.
No, one
One
word.
minute, not talking.
Okay, Martin. You're allowed to say one word. Don't make it ferret. Do you like pets?
Ferret! Yes.
Yes. But Martin, would you like a rat as a pet?
A rat is closely related to a ferret. If you look at them,
Just yes or no?
Yep.
You would?
No. Yep.
Yes.
If a rat was a ferret, yes, I want a ferret rat.
You said you didn't want a ferret.
I do want one.
Okay, just say yes twice because
Yes,
we've got to
yes.
move on. I want to ask you a question. Martin, do you like pets? Yes.
Yes, but
No. Would you like a pet rat? Yes.
Yep.
Illegal!
Where?
In Montana. It's true.
What?
No person shall raise pet rats. And as a bonus, is that even legal? Martin, do you like watering your lawn?
Yes.
Have you ever used a sprinkler?
Yeah.
Illegal again in Montana. It is illegal to use a sprinkler that may sprinkle on a passerby in Montana. There it is, everybody. Is that even legal? I believe now, Martin, we're going on to...
Ferrets came from the polecat in Western and Eastern Europe. Therefore, they're not native to many countries. Canada has a native ferret. The black-footed ferret. Oh, dude, they're so cute. Look up the black-footed ferret. They're imported to most countries.
Is that our keyword today, black-footed ferret?
Yep, but some people, because people set them free and they're like an exotic pet, they're considered exotic pets, which I think there's different rules about.
Can we make it exotic ferret? Can that be our keyword? Exotic ferret.
Exotic ferret. Each state in the United States is allowed to govern its own rules on ferret ownership.
Martin,
there you go. Whoa!
Let's move on to...
You're not allowed to have them. Look.
Okay,
New York City has banned ferrets as pets, even though New York has allowed them.
So next up, we're moving on to conspiracy ferret hat cat.
Ferrets are banned in California.
Everyone's in California stoned anyway. They don't have time for ferrets. It's time for tinfoil hat ferret. All right, Martin, what conspiracies have we got this week?
Conspiracy hat ferret this week. Okay, this is a fairly like current topic. The colour that I'm about to talk about. If you haven't seen our Honda Civic, go watch the thing because I'm about to tell you that now it's yellow.
Okay.
Not YOLO, yellow.
Yep.
I don't like how similar they sound sometimes.
All right, Martin.
Apparently...
Is that controversial? I thought people liked it.
Something's gone on with your beanie. Do you want me to fix it?
Can you fix it?
Sure, man. So up and down, never sideways. They get really cranky, ferrets and people with beanies on. Honda Yellow, the conspiracy is that Honda Yellow is cursed.
Oh.
Cursed.
Not our yellow, though.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
So back in the 80s or whenever it was, the CRX was a thing. There was like a second generation Honda CRX that came out. And unfortunately, some of the workers in the plant got sick because there was a particular pigment or something in the paint, some radioactive material, and people got sick from it. It really sucked. They sorted it out and they fixed it. But ever since, there's been these sort of conspiracies and rumblings that the Honda Yellow is actually a cursed colour. Now that particular colour was Y49 was the paint code, if you want to look it up and get some more info. And if you want to read more about this, you can read about it on our website. We've got a whole blog about this because it's a pretty interesting subject. But Y56 is the modern yellow, which is sunrise yellow, which is what our car got painted in, which apparently is not cursed, and it's more like the modern Honda Yellow, the one you see on all Civics and games since the beginning of time.
Okay. And what's the conspiracy exactly?
That the Honda Yellow is cursed.
Oh, that the Y49?
Y49 Honda Yellow
no,
is cursed.
Y46?
Y49 Honda Yellow is cursed.
Y49 is cursed. Which means it's probably worth more if you have one of those cars.
I really wouldn't want it because I might turn radioactive.
Okay.
That'll be bad.
Martin, that was reasonably concise this week. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I tried to get to the point.
Do you? Ferret. Exotic ferret. All right. Let's dive right into Fank of the Week. Fanking is the delightful art of recontextualising a product's name by taking a photo of it down near your crotch. We are the original Fankers. Not these other fools. Anyway, we should stop promoting them. Anyways, we have a Facebook page. Here's what we've got. Bang, let's just get right into it. That's the handheld spreader.
Oh, nice.
Now that's kind of...
What do you mean? This page is excellent.
That's pretty good. That's the handheld spreader. Now, I might need to bring this a little bit closer so we can see it properly, Martin.
We can see it or you can see it properly?
Martin, that's the helmet cleaner. It's called Muck Off. Muck Off helmet cleaner.
Oh.
Why is that gross?
They don't mean the helmet on your head.
Okay. Martin, this is the No Dick Lassie exotic yogurt drink.
Oh, they're nice. Have you had one of those? A lassie?
Oh, I have, but not in a bottle. I had one like that was
a
homemade
No Dick mango lassie. They're really actually pretty good.
Martin, that's the little Willy. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that says, here's my accent, de vegetarisch Schläger, which I reckon means a vegetarian knob.
Oh, it's a vegetarian little Willy.
Yep, I reckon it is.
We learnt something today, people.
Martin, that's a big little thing.
Yep, can confirm.
And that can happen.
Yeah.
And also a little big thing.
Yep.
In fact, we talked about this, the percentage of change.
Do we need to?
No.
Next Fank.
Martin, that's the seacock. Oh, there's an M in front of it. It's a seacock. A seacock. Major Dick Blend. Now, I don't know if he's major like a sergeant major, or if he's major as in Major Dick Blend, as opposed to Major Dick Blend.
That wasn't minor, was it?
Major Dick.
Oh yeah, well done.
Major Dick.
Yeah, we got there. The music people can just tune back in again.
Pump and feed.
Yep.
Miracle Grow.
Just like your ferret, mate. Pump and feed your ferret. Oh, I don't know. How is that not Fank of the Week?
That is revolting.
That's a very sort of Fank.
That's gross.
That's well done. That's very. How did you even see that?
They should win. They should win.
Honourable mention.
Honourable.
Whoever you are, fantastic. You work on cars because you got a dirty fingernail.
Oh, all right, Martin. For
Yep.
Wiener.
Sometimes
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
4 of you in the room.
No, it's a...
What?
Okay, is there?
Oh,
Extreme.
wow.
Extreme.
What does
Every
that
5
actually
minutes.
say?
Sleep.
Smeeman.
Sleeman.
Slooman.
Speeman?
Screaming.
Screaming?
Screaming. I don't know. Does anyone know?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
This is not the forum to find out.
All right, cool. Magic stick.
Yep.
Look at that. What is magic stick, Martin? Is it a lolly? He's in the
Natural
lolly
and it says
section.
natural and artificial flavours. What's not
Does
to
it
love?
really?
Yep.
Why would they advertise that?
2
Maybe they
flavours
have
in
to
one.
legally. Inches. There it is. Apple
Medium
cider.
apple cider.
That looks
I
strong,
prefer the
doesn't it?
Dickens.
That looks like the colour of people that do too much exercise. Sometimes urinate like
yeah.
that. It's a bit,
The Dickens is better.
It's a bit weird. In the bin, Martin.
Hey.
In the bin. Well done. And next up, we've got Fank of the Week. We've got. That's a drum roll, by the way.
It always has been. 90 episodes later, you know it. Unless you're new. If you are high and by,
If
you're
you are
probably
new,
already gone.
It's like, as if anyone knew he's watching the show.
No, mate.
Who are these drum roll, please. Boom, cock stick.
Cock stick,
There
well
it is.
done.
Using a spoon because they couldn't finger it enough. Well done. That's excellent.
Solid.
Martin, have we got any towns or
I don't know.
anything like that?
But we'll have a look, and if we
We're-
find a good
all
one,
right,
it's going in
we're
right
gonna cut to-
about now.
Cutting to something now.
This is my town. This is where you take us on a tour of your town, and we're going to put it right here. Go.
Hello Unicorn Circuit, my name is Adrian and I'm going to be taking you on a tour of mytown, Marylands, New South Wales. I just thought it'd be interesting if all 7 of the international viewers got to see what a typical Aussie suburb looks like. Marylands is about half an hour to an hour away from the Sydney CBD out west, and about 10 minutes south of Parramatta. There's quite a high Middle Eastern population in Maryland, so there's a lot of Middle Eastern style cuisine. There's a couple of kebab shops, and I think there's an Afghani bread shop and a few other places as well. There's the Viber Diner over on the right. I enjoy getting the kebabs from there, they're very nice. Up here is Marylander Cakes, one of the best pie shops I think I've ever come across. They do fantastic sausage rolls and pies done the way that Aussie pies are made. Cakes as well, awesome cake shop. We're going to head to Marylands Shopping Centre, which is really the only reason that you come to Marylands. It's quite a big shopping centre for the area. It takes up a whole block. We don't use block, but some people understand what that means. But one little quirk to the Marylands Shopping Centre specifically is, as I mentioned, level 1, 2 and 4 are entry levels. Level 3 is not an entry level floor. People don't come in to the shopping centre they don't come in from outside onto level 3. They only come in from level 1, 2 and 4. Bonus points if you can work out what car I'm driving. I'm not going to give you any other clues other than it's a Nissan. It's an auto, as you can probably tell. And it's got 4 doors. Well, I hope you enjoyed the tour. This has been mytown, Marylands, New South Wales. If you want, I can do a mycrapcar of my vehicle if you want to see more of it. If not, hope you enjoyed anyway. Thanks.
Excellent. Thank you very
Love
much
mytown.
for showing us
Mytown
your
is
town.
my
That was
favourite-
excellent. Now you
favourite
can send us your
part of the
towns.
episode.
mytown@theunicorncircuit.com. We want to see. It's time. COVID has changed a lot of things. A lot of people's towns are different. Things are going on. We want to see your town. We want to popularise your town. Who can go and speak to their local mayor and say, I am going to show this town to 38 people on the internet. You go to your mayor and you say, there's this show on the internet, they show the town. They said if I could get the mayor on there, they'd give me $5,000. We're not giving you shit, by the way. This is just what you say to him or her.
T-shirt would be kind of cool, right?
A T-shirt?
Unicorn circuit shirt. Did you know we have unicorn T-shirts?
We do have unicorn. You can click on the thing. But if you manage to get, you do a mytown.
One for you and one for the mayor.
And one for the mayor.
And if you get the mayor wearing a unicorn T-shirt, that's like... I don't think that's going to happen.
Do you know what? No.
If you're the mayor, that doesn't count. You can't be the
happens,
mayor because that's cheating.
Then we're also giving you a sticker.
If your mayor is a ferret, then I'm just impressed.
Martin,
Imagine you had a lot of ferrets and you just elected one of your ferrets to be the mayor of the little ferret village in your house.
What's a group of ferrets called? I reckon it might be called is it a murder of ferrets?
Ferrets.
A flock of ferrets? Is it a flock? A cub? A pack?
This is awesome. They're called a business.
No.
A group of ferrets is called a business. Ferrets are known to be social animals who live in small groups. A business.
A business of ferrets.
I did not see that coming.
Wow. Martin, is it?
Neither did Percy the blind ferret, poor thing.
We...
Not stoned. Ever.
No.
By the way.
No.
I know if you're watching this and you're baked and you think this is cool because we're all baked together, there's just one person who's baked, it's not either of us.
No.
And no judging, like you do you, be healthy. But we are never stoned. Soz. If that disappoints you, it's just ferrets.
Martin, I do have...
We've been working on the Civic for a long time.
I do have the munchies.
Can you tell?
And as such, we're going to wrap this thing up with random eat bag.
I love random meat bag.
Random eat bag is the delightful
It's in the
art
name, you know what it is.
recontextualising
It's
something.
exactly what it says
We
it
have
is.
this delightful random unicorn bag that a young lady gave us in Bathurst. Hello, are you out there? Are you still watching? If you are, let us know. We might look at the comments or we might not. We're not going to tell you to leave a comment. We're not even going to tell you to like or comment or subscribe or any of that other stuff that YouTubers are meant to do. YouTubers are...
Funny. No,
Are we?
YouTubers is a new term.
Is it? I don't want to be one, but someone said I was one. Mutton, across our...
Definition.
Our mutton.
Yes.
Our
YouTuber is a person who uploads, produces, or appears in videos on the video sharing website YouTube.
Well, that's everyone, isn't it?
Does that... website YouTuber. But does that mean if you upload a video on Facebook, you're a Facebooker?
I don't know, man.
What if you upload you're a TikToker? That probably makes sense.
Would that make you a grinder?
Me?
Or someone?
No, my ferret maybe.
Yes.
But they've got their own little app.
But Martin, someone referred to me once as a social media influencer. And I don't know if I am one, but I did the maths, Martin.
I'm looking it up.
And Martin, do you know how many followers we have across YouTube and Facebook and the Instagram or whatever?
Don't really look at it.
It's over 5 million.
Is it?
Yes, it is. And
So 5 million people have clicked the thing.
Yeah, but
Whoa.
I've heard of, I sometimes see influencers in the newspaper.
Yes.
And it's Johnny Small, he's got 12,000 followers and stuff. And like, that's a lot in its own way. But if someone with 12,000 or 40,000 or 100,000 is an influencer and we have 5 million, are we then, are we...
An influencer is someone who has a following in a distinct niche with whom or she actively engages.
That's us.
The size of the following depends on the size of his or her topic of niche. That I don't completely agree with. Size of your following depends if you're interesting or you're being a dickhead.
Yes.
And sometimes we're both at the same time.
Can we eat this food now?
Yeah.
All right. So every week...
3.484 billion people actively use social media. 45% of the world's population are on the internet on social media, people. That's huge.
Yes.
Whoa. Stats. Really good at ending conversations.
The thing is...
I've got your answer. Okay, here we go. Nano influencers are the newest influencer type to gain recognition. These people only have a small number of followers, fewer than 1,000. Here we go. Micro influencers. They've gained sizable social media following between 1,000 and 40,000. Macro influencers have between 40,000 and 1 million.
What does 5 million
Mega
have?
influencers have... Mega influencers are celebrities who have gained their fame offline.
Oh.
Their services will be costly, up to $1 million per post.
Oh. Each week we
That's not
try and
happening.
expand our minds by expanding our jaws by opening this bag and eating whatever is inside
I
it.
feel like I've learned something
This
today.
week, Martin, we're eating avocado, cream, cheese.
Oh, we really?
This here appears to be a Japanese snack, mainly because the website on the back of it is www.co.jp.
And look, they even have a thing that says on the back of it, speaking of what we're just talking about, Frito-Lay Co.jp/social media.
Yes.
The
So-
chips is an influencer.
Well, it's about to be influencing our taste buds, Martin.
Influencing our toilets.
Oh, Martin, that smells good.
Can I smell? You like avocado.
Yeah, no, but they're in the shape of avocados. Remember we went to Japan and they had whale chips? At that time it was really controversial to be whaling and they just had whale chips. Take a bite, man. I know it's going to be really good. It's unlikely there's avocado in it. I know you don't
I've
eat
heard people
avocado.
say like, oh, I don't have a bike, but avocado.
Oh,
Look.
that's delicious.
Is it?
Yeah. You would hate that though because it's quite tasty. Oh, it's got an aftertaste.
I would hate it because it's tasty.
Yeah.
No, it's when they try and apply milkiness to a savoury snack. Like they're
the
trying to make
creaminess.
it like creamy and like a bit
Oh,
like they're trying. It's just and it just.
Oh.
I imagine little molecules of little like creamy, snotty, yogurty crap in there that's just like rolling along your taste buds. Why does cream need to be sour?
if you're still there,
You're not.
not only am I surprised, but thank you very much.
Thankful.
That's the Unicorn Circuit for another week. Did you enjoy the show? You meant to do that according to the YouTube playbook. Ask the people, did you enjoy the review? I don't give a if you liked it or not. I actually don't. Like, I enjoyed doing it.
But we do.
38 if you do.
We give about you because you took your time out to watch it. That I
We
do
do.
appreciate that you took some time to come and listen to us talk.
But
some
if you
rubbish.
didn't like it and you're still there, that's on you, man.
a little bit
I had a
sweary
good
today.
time. I
It's
had a
the
good time.
ferrets, dude. The ferrets bring out the curse words.
They messed us up.
But we'll beep it. Oh, that's not right. If you get that in, we'll end the show. We're still not ending the show. No one. He still hasn't got it in. You're gonna go through the whole bag. Are you recycling? Yes. Cut.